Anytime you're finding an opportunity for people to gather, to come together, to celebrate, to connect to an object, to each other, to an idea, that's the work that public art can do in a community. It gives us reasons to feel good about the spaces that we share and the places where we live and work. The Greater Des Moines Public Art Foundation is actually the authoritative body for the city of Des Moines. We approve public art in any spots in public land. We are also a commissioning body and a foundation. So we seek to put art by world-class artists in our collection. We have an inventory of over 200 artworks within the city. This work is by Jun Kaneko. He's globally recognized as an artist. On that side of the road are his dangos, which are large rounded ceramic forms. Those are really what he's known for more. Coming over to this side where we have this beautiful lit mural, this is actually exciting because it's integrated within this other piece of civic infrastructure. So where we might ordinarily have a building that's really just here to house pumps and pipes and things like that, instead we have this beautiful work of art that draws all sorts of people down to come see it and celebrate in front of it, take pictures. It does a lot. It's really great. Unfortunately, about 2 years ago, there was some vandalism that occurred and it damaged the expansion mural. When damage like this happens, we move as quickly as we're able to bring in the specialized resources needed to bring something back up to the condition in which it needs to be so that it can do the work that we have it here for. These are investments in our city.
MAC was contacted about 2 years ago in 2020 by the Des Moines Public Art Foundation to condition report the panels and to come up with an extensive plan for conservation of the piece. There are 21 individual glass panels that you can see behind me that are installed on a framework, and about 10 of the glass panels had broken pieces of glass that needed to be repaired. We took down the entire artwork, so we deinstalled it and repaired the individual pieces of glass. Each are hand blown and hand selected by the artist, and then they're laminated onto a piece of carrier glass. And so it's actually a double structure of glass, and it's very interesting when you get close to it to look at the texture of each piece of glass and the imperfections that are inherent to the process of hand-blown glass. We had to grind out, the individual strips of glass. That was done by Derek's Glass Studios in Germany, and they were actually involved with the original fabrication of the piece. They worked closely with us and with the Jun Kaneko studio to select the new pieces of glass that we would reinsert to recreate the original aesthetic of the piece.
Public art adds a sense of vitality, texture to a city, and if this is just boarded up, it becomes more of an eyesore, something that really kind of drags us down as opposed to something that lifts us up. And so it takes a lot of work to bring everything together and make a repair like this happen.
This is day 4 of reinstallation. We started with bringing the glass panels back onto site. We're working with a company called Architectural Wall Systems. They do architectural glass installation, and they were involved with the original installation of this artwork. And so they're familiar with the bracket system, the way that this piece is constructed from behind. And they have been out here for the last 4 days, kind of troubleshooting each piece of glass. Even though the panels themselves are rectangular, the way that they fit into this framework is that they're on a bracket system. And each piece has to be individually adjusted and shimmed into position.
Looking good.
Thanks. I try to do a good job sometimes.
Yeah, looks good.
Just seeing how people are reacting to it as they're walking by while we're working on this, as all of the glass panels are coming into place, it's like unwrapping a present.
I remember something similar, and then all of a sudden it wasn't there anymore, and it was all boarded up, and I kind of wondered what happened to it. And now it's back in some shape or form today. So that's exciting.
This is a part of my daily walk, and we're so glad to see this Jun Kaneko back. And it's just such a pleasure and a gift to the community to have this along the river.
We moved on to installing the pressure plates at the edges and caulking the seams. Now what you see behind me is them installing the final bit of the aluminum frame, and we're going to be doing final cleaning today, and then we'll be finished up.
It takes a lot to make something look this special, but we see how important that is and how much that contributes to our city.